What do we do with the pet slayers, the build breakers, the loot stealers, or anyone who gets out of line? We will show them where we have made our home. Then we will banish them.
Welcome to Zaps prison. And at the core, at the heart of this prison, is something you wouldn't expect. The end. The floor of the cell is the end portal, meaning the prisoner is sent back to the end every time they try and leave, making this a banishment prison. While prisoners being in the end means it's easy access for visitors, it also means they have possible access to all items. So we're going to have to build mechanics and machines that prevent escape, even having any item or gear in the entire game. The prison also features an excellent exterior protection. Here we have the guard entrance area where we have access to the portal activator inside the prison, only activated by this key. Once the portal is lit, the guard can enter the nether and then enter the other portals that all turn themselves off after you leave. Once the guard is inside the guard area of the prison, he has full control of the entire prison. He can access the cell where they can lock prisoners in, and he can access the public portal area. And if he needs, he can lock the whole prison down, using basalt generators to flood all of the open blocks inside the prison with basalt. And even if there are intruders in the prison, these can be dealt with the flick of a button. Welcome to Zaps prison.
The games begin!
Let's go build the cell from scratch, and then we'll work on the other components and mechanics after that. Alright, with the cell done, now we're going to encase the entire thing in furnaces and then layers of obsidian. The reason we're using furnaces is because if someone tries to purl through the walls, as soon as they get to the furnace, they won't be able to use a purl anymore and they'll suffocate. Alright, with the shell done, now we're going to move on to the portal components where we have the on-off switch to activate the portal inside the prison. It's going to start with a regular size portal, and then we're going to add an item sorter and just name 2 items, lock and unlock, and then every time one of those items comes through the system, it's going to activate or deactivate the portal. Simple as that. Nice, it works perfect. Next, we're going to be moving on to some exterior defenses, and we're using lava and blast furnaces. Now, we combine these because if you try purl into blast furnaces, you'll suffocate inside them. And if you somehow mine the blast furnace in time before you suffocate, you'll then have lava to deal with. And if you mix this with obsidian, it makes a really, really tough exterior to get through. The last defensive component we're going to look at is a burnout clock kill machine. Basically what's going to happen is you're going to put these randomly through your walls, and if someone tries to mine into them and they find one of these, it's going to likely cost them a lot. Well, that's it for this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. My only goal now is to not get locked inside my own prison. Bye! Where am I?
Oh.